Time now for another vlog, and if you have a vlog partner, you may start your vlog right now. Hello.
You tricked me.
Yep.
You told me I could go first, and you intentionally jumped right before me.
Yes. Yes, I did.
I got trolled. Pranked before April Fool's Day. Well done. I'll give you a golf clap for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, yeah, it is the end of March 2023. And, yeah, we have a new vlog. In this vlog, unlike last vlog, we actually have stuff to talk about. I mean, we did have things to talk about, but I felt like we didn't have as much last month.
No, we really didn't do much. I
Yeah.
guess we just did whatever. It's like, we'll stay in the house and whatever.
Yeah. And
I don't remember what we did. We do anything important last month?
Well, I mean, if you want to know about what we did last month, go watch the February 2023 vlog. So we took off at Barksdale Air Force Base in a Blue Angel FA-18 Super
Number 3.
Hornet. Yeah, the number 3. Why do we do that? Is there a reason why we did that?
Because Airshow.
Because Airshow, that's right. Defenders of Liberty 2023 Airshow. We went last weekend, and we'll talk more about it in a moment. So we're going to go over a few things we've been doing, including the Airshow, as well as games we've been playing, TV shows, watching, movies, etc.
Etc.
Yeah, etc. And by the way, thank you so much to everybody that's subscribed to our vlogs channel. We do appreciate it. And obviously, we're adding more content to this channel, such as movie reviews, perhaps even some additional TV show reviews. We'll do it by season. We're not going to do it episodic if we do any like TV show reviews.
Right.
So what we have reviewed so far includes Puss in Boots. We rewatched it a few weeks ago on Peacock because it's streaming on Peacock. Plus, All Quiet on the Western Front. It did win a few Academy Awards, so that was pretty cool. 2 great movies that we reviewed, and, well, you can check them both out on the Vlogs channel as well, along with our monthly vlogs. And by the way, we have separate playlists. We have a Vlogs playlist. We have TV review playlist. We also have movie review playlist, and I think we have a specials playlist for our quote-unquote specials.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to check out our reviews for Puss in Boots, Last Wish, and or All Quiet on the Western Front, well, you know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And what are we going to do next week?
Next week, we're going to watch John Wick 4.
Yes.
So, that's the next review that's going to come to the channel. Yeah, I've always liked the John Wick movies, 1, 2, and 3. They were amazing. And GB only saw the first one for the longest time. Just the first one, that's it. But after seeing 2 and 3, he liked them. Not as good as the first one, but he liked them. And now we're going to see 4.
Yeah, I think we talked about this a few months ago.
Yeah, well, I'll talk about it from the top of my head.
Well, yeah, in the previous vlog. Because, like you mentioned, I watched the original John Wick years ago. And I still think the first one's the best. A lot of people say that John Wick 4 is really, really good, though. Now, is it as good?
We'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, we'll be the judge, and obviously we'll review it. And we'll try to keep the first part of our review spoiler-free. But then, of course, obviously we'll be diving into spoilers.
I can't do that. I don't know how you do it.
Well, we just give like a basic, like, that we thought it was, good, bad. And then we get it out of the way. And then we dive into the good stuff, the meat and potatoes, if you will, when it comes to reviews.
I guess. All right.
So, yeah, we've had some fun this past month. We've also been busy. We went bowling. It's hard to believe we went bowling, though, because that was like at the beginning of the month, and a lot has happened since then.
Yeah, that was literally like the first week of March.
Yeah. And we went on a Tuesday, and we didn't realize this, but Tuesdays at the bowling alley, it's like 2 for Tuesday. And
yeah, 2 games, but get 2 games free.
Yeah.
And the best, we played 4 games. I mean, I was already exhausted by the third, but
I know.
But I still wanted to play because we barely go. We go maybe once every 2 months or every 3 months.
Yeah, we try to. We try to.
I love bowling. I really
too.
do. It's just I want to play more, and it's just every single time I take a chance to go, I'll take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love me some bowling. So if you guys,
we got really sore though.
Yeah, but it was worth it though.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And I think I had my best game so far that we've played together.
You got a
210?
2?
Yeah. Let me look at my phone real quick.
Yeah, he got over 200 points. My highest was 191. I can't speak today. 191.
Yeah, my high was a 204.
Okay, so his highest 204, mine is 191.
Yeah, but this past time we went, you had a 148 for your high.
Oh, okay, so not that bad.
Yeah, so that was your highest game that we played out of 4.
I think on that one I got a ton of spares.
Yeah, you did. You had a really good game on that one. And I had a phenomenal game when I got that 204. You were like, what the hell are you doing? How are you doing this?
Yeah.
And it's like the first time in a long time where I actually felt like I was almost at that level I once was when I used to do League Night a long time ago.
Right.
Back when I was in radio down in Baton Rouge. Like, I didn't always get like a 200 score. Usually my average was about 150, 160. But, you know, it is awesome whenever you manage to, you know, get up that high on the scoreboard. And you almost got to 200 a few months ago.
Yeah, I fucked it up at the end. But hey, won and you won.
It's a
Still
goal.
really good.
It's a goal. I think eventually you will get a 200 game. It's only a matter of time.
I hope so.
I hope I get some more. I mean, it's funny. We'll go from having like a 200 game, and then we'll be struggling just to get 100.
I remember,
game.
I think it was on January or February where we went, and we did extremely shit.
Maybe.
Where we literally got to like 101 to like 130s, and that's it. Like, none of us went higher than that.
I guess we were still recovering from the bug. Maybe that was it.
Maybe, yeah.
But, yeah, so bowling was fun. But
Yeah.
Then this past weekend, as some of you already know, we went to a little air show at Barksdale Air Force Base.
Right. And it was amazing.
Yes.
It was beautiful. A-10s, F-22s, MiGs, etc. It was, like, so beautiful. It's like I said, like a better version of Disney. Disney for adults, basically. It was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it over there. And the only con is that it started good, but as it went higher, you know, like to 1 p.m., 2 p.m., it got really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Not as hot as the
2021
show, but it still got pretty hot. I was smart enough to at least bring my own umbrella, but even with that, I still got sunburnt. Now, GB did get sunburned. He is literally red.
I'm still a little red on my hands, so I guess we'll walk through, our day for the most part. And by the way, obviously, check out the 2023 Air Show. It's on Riley's channel. We'll link it below in the description section. We had a phenomenal time. So we had to get up early. Well, you had to get up earlier than usual.
Yeah, because I usually get up at 10.
Yeah. And just so happened, Saturday was the day that my uncle, who's my contractor for the bathroom, and the plumber came over to put the finishing touches on the toilet, the sink, and the shower. So they were here working all day while we went to the air show. So we got that done. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. But back to the air show. So I think we left around 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the show officially starts at 11 a.m. So that gave us like a 2-hour window. But we went across the Barksdale Bridge into Bossier from Shreveport. In case you're wondering, that's where we live. Spoilers. But we're only going to be living here for another month anyway. So
Yeah, we're not staying here for long.
yeah. It's kind of bittersweet, but we'll talk more about that later as well. So, yeah, once we get to the other side of the river, which is the Red River, I think we're crossing the Red River right there. Yeah, that's downtown Shreveport, by the way.
Yeah, in your
Another airport. And there's Barksdale in the distance, which is, it's basically its own freaking city.
Yeah.
So we had this long-ass line that we had to sit in vehicle-wise.
It was, what, like 20 minutes probably?
Yeah.
We had to wait.
And there were so many people going to the air show that police started having people going through both lanes, like the entry and exit roads of the base. Yeah, I think that's the main. Is that the main road? I mean, I know I'm pointing at the screen. Y'all can't see me pointing, but so yeah, they had lines of cars going into the base on both sides, and the base is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, they have a golf course. They have some beautiful houses and accommodations. I mean, they have their own grocery store. They have their own bowling alley, which would be cool if we ever had a chance to go bowl there. I think you have to have special
access.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like I said, Barksdale's its own city. So they finally waved us over. I guess if you can circle around in a minute back to the base, we'll try to show them. Like we were on the. I guess they parked us on the left side of the airfield. Because their tarmac is huge.
Right.
Because they have B-52 bombers, one of the largest bombers in the world. And so in order to facilitate those bombers, you have to have a huge runway. And they parked our cars, I think, on the left side of the tarmac.
Right.
And they had and you look at the video where it opens with us walking, and you see line after line of B-52s. Like there's so many B-52s at that base, it's unreal. But they're huge. I mean, they look huge in the sky when you see them fly overhead, but to actually see them in person.
Next to them.
Yeah, just walking by.
They're huge. All right, I'm gonna try to stall.
Okay.
And see if you guys can see it.
We're gonna try this. Wish us the best of luck. But so yeah, the right side basically is where like everything was set up for the show, right?
Right.
You know, like the concession stands, which was different than last 2 years ago, because we were still social distancing, so they kept us in our vehicles in our own little quote unquote safe spaces.
Right. Okay, so here's the bridge.
Okay, so yeah, that's the Barksdale Bridge. You'll see that down there on the left side.
Yeah, this is where you enter.
And then if you follow the Barksdale Bridge into the base, you'll see that's the main road into the Air Force Base itself. And obviously, you know, as impressive as Flight Sim is, it doesn't do justice to seeing it first person from the real world. And then once again, on the left side of this, I guess the pavement, that's where they were parking everybody's cars. And there was tons of cars. And they had the planes lined up, and then they had everything set up over there. And it's so big. This doesn't do justice how large this base is, so this strip is. Like, it took us literally, a 5-minute walk just to get to the line?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is several miles right here. Several miles you're looking at below us. That's how big it is. And we think it's over, right? Like, hey, we sat in line, we got into the base, we got parked. All you got to do is walk, and then we get in. Wrong.
No. Huge ass line.
I know. So many people. And there were several lines, too. Because they had to check people, right? They had to look at people's stuff, make sure people weren't carrying weapons or drugs. And they had this wooden box, right, where they were constantly throwing knives into the box because idiots were trying to bring their knives onto the base.
Yeah.
Freaking morons. But while we were standing in line, like, one of the F-22 Raptors, you know, took off and started, I guess, practice stunning.
Yeah.
And that was a nice little distraction. I really wish I would have recorded that. I think we took a couple photos, but...
Yeah, it killed the time at least a little bit.
Yeah, for a few minutes.
But, yeah, after that, that's pretty much it. Then we went in and we saw B-52s and A-10s and all these other planes and a bunch of other stunts that, if you guys want to see what they all did, it's in the video.
Exactly.
Which is like 1 hour long. So if you guys want to see a 1 hour long video of stunting and what happened on this base, it's amazing. And I have to go because I'm going to fall to my death.
Uh-oh. All right.
I got it. There we go.
Yeah, but we were literally parked. Like, we had preferred seating, which meant we had to get into another line after we got through checkpoint. And by the way,
that one wasn't that long. It was like a minute.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a line. But I was low-key concerned about your umbrella.
They love my umbrella.
Yeah, because her umbrella has a katana hilt for the hilt of the umbrella. It looks really cool. And one time we went to go watch the movies, it was raining, and so I guess one of the managers at the theater was a little concerned about it at first until we had to explain to her, no, it's just an umbrella.
Connection lost. Please have an active internet connection. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's weird.
Is the internet down?
No, it looks like it's on.
Okay. Anyways.
All right, moving on.
Let's continue. But she's right. She had a few positive comments, including from security at the Air Force.
Yeah, the military ladies love my umbrella. It's like, oh, look at that. That's so cool.
Yeah. The difference is you were actually using it at the time, so you had it out so they could clearly tell.
It's an umbrella. Yeah. It's like, wait, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Take it out. What is that? Oh, it's an umbrella. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
People love my umbrella.
Yeah, a few people commented on it, so yeah. Yay, we got internet back.
That's the first time I've ever seen that. I don't know what's that all about.
It could have just been like a brief issue, but it's not the end of the world.
All right, anyways.
So, yeah, we have preferred seating. We got to sit only a few rows in front of the squadron of Blue Angels all day.
Again, extremely hot.
Yeah. And the photos we took, the videos, really doesn't do justice how cool it was.
No. I mean, editing the video was okay, but seeing it is so good.
Yeah.
It's just, it didn't feel the same. Like, I had constantly have to go back and then go back to the video and then leave and then come back because I just kept getting a little bit bored because it's just not the same.
Yeah, but
you see the clips and it's like, okay, well, that looks cool, but I already seen it and I want to see it again. It's like, like not seeing it with a camera. It's not the same.
I know, but I'm sure anyone that's never been to an air show or weren't able to go to the Barksdale Air Show.
I mean, that's how I was when I haven't been to an air show before. Yeah. Because there's no air shows in PR.
Yeah. I'm hoping that everyone that watched the 2021 and the 2023 air show videos we did, I hope y'all enjoyed them. But, I mean, I really wish I had a better camera than that. Well, we may have to get another camera because the GoPro is
The GoPro got kaput.
Yeah.
It was working completely fine. I don't know if it was the sun that fucked that up.
Because, all too often I'd have to have the camera pointed almost into the sun just to catch the planes and jets flying overhead.
Yeah, or I don't know, maybe it overheated.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was... There was something going on with the GoPro. Like, after being done with the Airshow, it didn't want to turn on. Like, the GoPro turns on, but the camera itself, like, the little screen...
The display.
The display, you can't see it. It's pitch black.
Well, that's right now, that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is, even if you have the battery fully charged, you have to press the button, and a lot of times it won't come on. You have to let it sit for hours on end before you have any hope of using it. In fact, I'm working on another video for for my channel, which will be out tomorrow. No spoilers. And I filmed a lot of it with the GoPro when I was able to, but then it got to the point where I was like, screw it, I'm just going to use my iPhone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's just it probably got burned.
Yep. I mean, we did use it for 2 air shows. I mean, back in 2021 when we first bought it, and even then, I had to do something similar in order to get a shot of some jets. Because lucky for us, it was a nice sunny day. It was cooler because this time it was in March instead of May. So temperature-wise, even though it did get hot, and I got badly sunburnt. That's my fault, 100%. I did not get sunscreen. Even though they had sunscreen being sold at the concessions, I should have picked some up.
Even with sunscreen, I wouldn't have worn. I don't like shit on my body.
Yeah, but I really should have because I easily get sunburn. As you
I don't. I carry umbrella all the time.
Well, that's smart. And I try to get under it as much as I could, but I couldn't because I had to get up and film,
Yeah. I don't know why, but there's just something about, unless I'm at the beach.
Yeah.
I don't like getting sun on my body. I don't know why. I just
I like a little bit.
I like to put an umbrella, even if it's not that sunny. I mean, I'll put an umbrella anyways, just because I don't like sun hitting my body. I just don't like it. I feel uncomfortable, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I like a little bit of sun. I just don't like being murdered by the sun like I was.
That's why
Saturday.
I bought one. If you live in PR, you need one.
Yeah.
At least I need one.
Yeah.
Because I always brought that thing everywhere. And again, people gave me looks on PR as well for the sword umbrella. But it was cool.
But you weren't the only one using an umbrella at the air show, so there's a few others.
I was the only one using a sword umbrella.
Well, as far as we know, because I think they estimated maybe 100,000 people were there. I don't know if that's correct, but there were so many people at that show.
To the point where it got at full capacity.
Oh, yeah. They had to turn people away. We're lucky we left at 9 a.m. for the air show.
Even if you were on preferred seating.
Oh, I read about that. I looked online, and even people with preferred seating got turned away. So they basically got screwed over. So you had to actually buy your preferred seating. You can go to the air show for free. And just bring chairs, folding chairs or beach chairs or blankets, or you just stand if you want to stand. But you have to get through the line, you have to park, you have to get through the check line, security, etc. But you can't bring any food or water with you. You have to go through the concessions. They have water stations. It's weird because I never found a water station. They claimed they had water stations to refill our water bottles, but
you never saw them.
Never saw it. And of course, the prices were $4 a bottle for water or soda.
It's airport prices.
Oh yeah, it was not cheap, and the vendors knew that too. So they were able to get that price a little bit higher.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a great time. We managed to walk around a little bit, and it kind of sucked because there's sometimes where I wish I would have caught more of the Airshow show.
Airshow, yeah.
But I think I did an okay job, filming some of it. I think 2021 I did a better job.
The thing is that in 2021 we're still in the truck or next to the truck all the time.
Exactly.
The problem with this one is that besides the show, there are so many other things you could watch. For example, there's the Aero show, right? But then you have a bunch of parked planes everywhere.
Yeah.
And the little history, and then the vendors, and you want to see all that shit.
I know.
So it's oh, what the fuck? It's I want to see both of them, so I had to pick one. It's okay, we'll do, and we're already standing on the seats, just watching other stunts for an hour or two. So we decided just to move and just go do something else.
Just walk around. I mean, it was just trying to time it out. Okay, well, we'll just get up, and after this performance, we'll get up and walk for a little bit. We checked out the A10s. I think we saw the A10s in the Black Hawk that was parked beside them.
Yeah, they were next to each other.
And then we saw your favorite plane of all time, the F-16.
Yeah. Terrible.
There's two of them parked, and there's also the Viper team, which is an F-16. And then we got to go inside the C-130. That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
Yeah,
I wish I could have seen the cockpit, but there were just too many people there.
Yeah, too many. I think some people were actually going up into the cockpit, but let's see what else. Oh yeah, the Red Tail, the P-51 Mustang. We saw them performing literally as we were walking towards the preferred seating. We walked past the Clydesdales. We briefly showed the Clydesdales, the Budweiser horses. Those things are massive. I always wanted my own Clydesdale and Red Dead Online, but they never had it. I think a Shire is actually bigger than a Clydesdale, but anyways. We had a little bit more video of the Clydesdales, but there's obviously things we wanted to cut out because of time constraints, because we didn't want the video to go on forever. But yeah, those Clydesdales were cool looking. And let's see what else. Yeah, so we got A-10s, we got the Black Hawk, we got F-16s, the C-130. The Coast Guard helicopter. We briefly showed that. It was a cool looking helicopter.
Yeah, is that the orange one?
Yeah, the orange one. Yeah,
it looked amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much. If you guys want to see all that stuff, go to the Airshow video.
Well, there was a part we didn't really show. We took photos of. We walked over to more like the training session at the different universities have.
Oh yeah, they had a university area where you could just sign up for that.
Yeah, I guess we can share those photos sometime, maybe on your channel in the community section this weekend.
Right.
Well, I guess keep an eye on that on Riley's channel. She'll probably post that in community. But yeah, I think Louisiana Tech was there. A few others were there. Quite a few Cessnas.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're interested in becoming a pilot, so you're probably going to be getting very familiar with the Cessna in the future after we move to Texas. I know it's not an F-18, but,
It's fine. I'll start somewhere.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere.
I'm pretty sure all these pilots started somewhere.
Most likely.
So, yeah. I mean, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, we bought a couple of things. We bought you a wooden A-10.
Yay! Which went to war against an oppressor.
Yeah.
And lost his little fuel tank.
Yeah, but my Uncle David, he had some glue and he fixed the...
Yeah, he fixed the little thing. So, it looks good as new. It's not. You don't even notice it.
Yeah, and I bought a model of this plane, the number 3 Blue Angel.
Yeah, the same little model. It's just a toy style.
Yeah, I may give it to my oldest nephew because ironically he just turned 3 this week, and I'm an adult. I don't really need it, but I did use it for a YouTube short.
And there you go.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
But let's see what else. Anything else to mention? Oh yeah, like near the end of the show, after they were wrapping the Blue Angels, we decided to go ahead and leave, and we both were, I guess, feeling a little miserable.
The thing is, I was really hungry, and I had to go, do bathroom stuff. And at the same time, I was getting kind of fatigued of the sun.
Yeah, we both were.
So we said, you know what, let's just leave, and we left.
Yeah, but I'll say this: the best thing I think I bought before we headed out the show, 2 bottles of water. $8, but that was probably the best $8 I spent, because I think that saved us on that 5+ minute walk back to our truck, and then sitting in line waiting to get out of the base.
Definitely, yeah.
Because we were in dire need of hydration. I mean, we also had like a Mountain Dew and a Pepsi, but
it's not the same thing as water.
I agree, but and then we stopped at your favorite restaurant here.
Oh, we went to Savoras again. Really good food.
Yeah, and the waitress was asking about the show. So.
Yeah, and she saw us burnt. Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
especially that first day. Oh, you were red.
Oh yeah, I was blood red. I didn't want to take any photos because of how embarrassed I was.
I took a photo.
Yeah, I know you probably did, but.
No, we took a photo together.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And now y'all don't get to see it.
No, you won't see it.
Oh, and some fun facts that I mentioned to some of our friends is that I was trying to sneak you into like a scene in the air show, because you do appear in the foreground in the Raw video once or twice, but she made me cut it out. I'm sorry.
I'm not appearing on any shots.
However, you do see our umbrella at least once or twice.
Yes. Yeah, I think... Okay.
Yeah. So, be on the lookout during some scenes at the air show.
That umbrella that you guys see sometimes, like, over or next to, that's my umbrella. Yeah. So, yeah. Or when GB's, like, in the back.
Yeah, in the back, and you see people in front of me sitting, and then you see in the foreground the Blue Angels, except for at the end, because the Blue Angels are up in the skies. you may see an umbrella.
That's me.
Like, near the front. That's her. Okay, so there you go. Umbrella reveal. Wow.
But no face reveal, ever.
Yeah, that's the best I could do. Well, there was like one spot where it really wasn't your face. It was just you in the distance, but she made me cut it out.
Yep, and you guys are not going to see that.
No.
But, hey, oh, fuck.
You almost hit that casino hotel. Wow. Some nice flying there.
Yeah. But yeah, there are some things I realized about me in some photos that I rather keep to myself.
Oh, yeah. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
We'll see. No promises.
But yeah, GB surprised me when he told me that.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that. That's the only thing I'll say. I'll keep the T's rather high so if it bothers you guys.
Yeah, it does because people constantly ask.
So what are you talking about here?
Yeah.
I won't tell you.
Yeah.
Anyways,
overall a fantastic show except for me getting badly sunburned. I'm starting to kind of go back to normal. I've been peeling the past few days, which is kind of nasty.
yeah, GB's being a lizard or a snake right now. He's shedding.
Yeah, just a
So
little.
yeah.
But I'm hoping to be fully healed within a few days. I'm better off than I was like Saturday night, Sunday, Monday. I was in pain.
Yeah, he really was.
Yeah, even though I was even taking this like ointment with aloe vera and some other stuff in it. Like I picked it up at Walgreens, and I've been doctoring myself for a few days with it to help, but still hurt like hell. But
Yeah.
other than that, great time at the air show.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, if you want to check out the 2023 air show or the 2021 air show, feel free to do so at Riley's channel. And we'll link the 2023 air show below in the description section. There's a very real possibility we may not come back to this area for the 2025 show.
We'll see.
Well, we'd have to get a hotel. I mean, we'll think about it. But
We'll see.
there may be air shows in Texas we may go to. Because I think some people in Discord were talking about that in the aircraft hangar room of our Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was Gamer Calls that came up with a list of air shows, or was it Red? It was one of them. I forgot. But anyways, it may not be the last time we go to an air show, hopefully.
I definitely want to go to more.
But next time, I'm bringing sunscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the first air show would have given you a hint. But
Yeah, and what's funny is I got sunburned at the first air show, but the first air show I actually was using sunscreen. It's just we had so many things I wanted to make sure we had taken care of. I just never had the time to pick up sunscreen. Like I think we bought some years ago, but after a while that shit gets old. You know,
yeah, like 2 years old. It's like, ugh.
yeah, you want to toss it, you know, because it doesn't last forever.
Yeah. And you only need it for like a certain occasion, like only once, and then it goes
Yeah,
bad.
because I rarely go out in the sun, you know, unless I have to.
Yeah, that's why I carry umbrellas, so I don't have to buy sunscreen.
Yeah,
Smart.
very smart. But yeah, even I'm capable of doing stupid stuff every now and then.
It's okay, Jibby. I forgive you.
Well, gee, thanks. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all we have to say about the air show for anyone that was curious. Oh yeah, the second bathroom is almost complete. It's basically functional. It's great. What do you think of it so
It
far?
looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's
I mean, there are some issues when it comes with the water, but
yeah,
overall, it's fine.
yeah,
Because for me, I like to take like long showers, so
yeah. You do.
so the water gets cold rather quickly. So what you got to do is like turn it off for like 2 to 3 minutes, and then turn it back on, and
Yeah,
then there you go.
yeah. I keep meaning to talk to my uncle about it. and-
Like if you want to take like a normal shower, like okay, let me get wet soap and
Yeah.
get it off, and there you go. It's fine for that. It's complete. But if you want to take like a long shower, like just sit down and lay down and just relax and maybe listen to some music or some bullshit, then it's not good. Like it's good for like like leave it and then just sit for like 5 minutes, but then it's gonna get cold.
Yeah, I'll have my uncle talk to the plumber about it. Maybe it's an issue that he can fix. but-
Maybe, but if not, it's fine. Like if it's not, we're gonna stay. So
Yeah. The only thing that's missing right now is the mirror. The mirrors, we already have the mirror, and I guess I'm going to help my uncle install it next week.
mirror on the
And
wall.
once the mirror's installed, then I'll take photos. And then I'll post the photos on Instagram and Discord so y'all can check out. And I'll probably have some before and after. So that'll be kind of cool as well. So yeah, it's nice to be back up to 2 bathrooms again.
Yay!
Because we went a few months with just 1 bathroom.
Yep, but we did it. We're alive.
We did it!
How do you feel?
I feel good because now I no longer have to sneak off into the backyard whenever I have to pee at night when you're in the shower.
Wow.
Fortunately, I have a backyard. It's nighttime. I know a few spots I can sneak off to. really quick where I won't get noticed. But I mean, my backyard's pretty private. I mean, I have wood fences on both sides, and the back fence, even though it's cyclone, I have trees, foliage. So it's not like people could see me peeing anyways.
Right.
But sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
But now, we're back up to 2 toilets again, 2 sinks.
Yay.
2 showers.
Yay.
So, win-win. Just in time for us to move.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And that's another funny thing is that we are going to have a new garage door installed next week because the old garage door broke some time ago and I haven't been able to properly use it. Like, we can manually lift it up, but now that we're going to have the new garage door installed, we'll be able to actually use it once again for the final month living here. But it's another selling point. It's just going to increase the value of this property, of this house, whenever I do put it on the market, hopefully by June. A bit more work still needs to be done as well. But other than that, I mean, I think we're just trying to get things done here, get things done in Texas, for the big move that's coming up in April.
Right.
But some other things we've been doing in March is some video games, good games, disappointing games, updates. Well, not really an update, more of a dripped content.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Last dose.
Yeah, you want to start with that?
You go ahead. I did a review. The floor is yours.
Okay. I hated it. I hated everything about it.
It's like, Rockstar, thanks.
Thanks for nothing.
You
know what? I'd rather have nothing than that.
It was awful.
It was awful. It was terrible. And I don't know how GB did it. He did it like 6 times or 3 times or something.
I did it 3 times. He
did it 3 times. 3 times are pure shit. Yeah. I don't know how the man did it, but he did it.
I was going to do it a 4th time, but that sunburn I had from the Airshow on Saturday. And plus, I was trying to get our video done for your channel.
Yeah.
So I spent some of Saturday night and the rest of Sunday working on the video instead. And I was like, nah, I'm in too much pain to do a stream. I definitely don't want to do a GTA stream again.
Yeah, for last dose of all things.
Yeah. So, I decided to focus my efforts on other things. Plus, there's something else I was playing over the last weekend as well. I'll talk about in a moment.
Yeah, Angel 4.
Yeah.
But anyways, after that, we got the Airshow, yay.
That's the only really good thing about the strip content is that if you complete it as the host, which it doesn't take long to get through the missions.
It takes like an hour.
Yeah, but they're very copy pasta.
Yeah, you'll get bored. It'll be like, oh, wait a second, haven't I seen this before?
And the payout, well, even double money. I don't think it's double money anymore.
No, the double money just sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
The Virtue's cool.
Virtue's
with
cool.
some.
But yeah, if you put armor plating, you can unfurl sticky bumps out of it, which is bull.
I'm sure they'll fix it. They'll fix it in about 2024.
If they don't fix it, well, there you go. Another thing that missed potential.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, the update sucked. I think there's only like 1 car left. I don't care. And I can't wait for the next update. Just hopefully they add a fucking plane. But at this point, I don't know. That game's just kind of dead to me. Yes. Like, I only play GTA nowadays with my friends.
Yeah.
Or, because if there's none of my friends, I'm not jumping in. Fuck that. But, yeah, either I play with my friends or I have literally nothing else to do. Like, if I'm just that bored where I have nothing else to do or nothing else to play, maybe I'll jump in. Other than that, I won't touch it. It's just not worth it. There's too much bullshit now. Everybody just wants to kill you on side. You can't chill, basically.
Yeah. And
the game's just rather boring. I don't know. It's like the problem is that there's a bunch of things in the game that are cool, but are extremely useless. Like, for example, the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Or basically all the helicopters now because of the railgun.
Yeah.
It's just, they're useless. And it's not like it's hard to hit anything with the railgun. It's pretty easy. So, yeah, I just don't like it. And there's just one category of vehicles just thrown out the window, just like that, just because of one gun. Or the laser or the Hydra, because they just melt anything. So it's not, like, one little stray from that, and your helicopter is just basically disabled or dead. That's how much it takes. It takes nothing. But, yeah, like, GTA is just not even worth playing right now. I just get pissed off because of how bad the balance is for vehicles. And that's the fun part about GTA is the vehicles. Like, yeah, you can run and shoot and do everything, but you have Call of Duty for that or Battlefield. Like, if you want to play run and gun, then there are way better other games than GTA. But, yeah, I mean, I don't like GTA that much anymore. It's just pretty boring and it feels pretty outdated and expired. And your turn.
Yeah, it's over 9 years old, and there was a time I used to love jumping into that game, but the past few months, it's become less and less desirable.
It's because it's become lazy, I think.
Yeah.
That and they don't play their own game.
No, I mean, there's so many issues with GTA Online, and they take their sweet time fixing anything if we're lucky for them to fix it at all.
That's also the thing, the lack of communication.
Yeah.
Like, for a live service game, the company is extremely... It's just gone. They're gone. I don't even know where they are.
I think most of their attention is focused on GTA 6. And I hope that GTA 6 is amazing. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It seems like they're doing just enough effort in GTA Online right now to justify GTA Plus scam, which is 1 year old now, yay. Mm-hmm. And, the Milked Edition of PS5 Xbox Series is also a year old. And, sell as many shark cards as possible. And make as much money as they can squeeze out of GTA Online, which is approaching 10 years come October.
Yep.
I just hope they have some better updates than what we got over the past year, because the 2021 updates sucked. They were terrible.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah.
Like, you mean 2022?
Yeah, 2022, yeah. Because it's 2023 now.
Yeah, because 2021 was the contract.
Time flies. Yeah, contract was really good. That was good effort by Rockstar. The 2022 updates, Criminal Enterprises, and Drug Wars... not so much.
Yeah. The only good thing about Criminal Enterprise was the quality of life.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, meh.
I agree. Very meh.
Especially for me that I never do businesses. I never do them. Unless it's like Hanger. But even then, Hanger got nothing. So.
Well, what's really disappointing is that, like I mentioned, the Milked Edition is 1 year old. And there's been no solid, good update to take advantage of the PS5 Xbox Series X capabilities.
Nope.
It's
shit.
It's just low effort. But I hope they have something planned decent for the summer. Maybe something for the 10th anniversary. Maybe we'll all get a T-shirt that says, I've been playing GTA Online for 10 years and all I got was this shirt.
Or some shit like that, yeah.
Probably.
But at that point, at this point, I just don't care. They can just have whatever. I'll play it for like a week and then just jump off and play other games just because I'm having one more fun.
Exactly.
Like, for example... Fortnite.
Yeah, so we have other games to talk about. So let's talk about the new season of Fortnite. Now, last season
was extremely... It was like this medieval Witcher thing, weird. It was so boring.
With the hammer. Yeah.
The hammer. Fuck that thing. But, yeah, I mean, it was so boring. I just couldn't play it. It looked good. I'll say this, because they updated to Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, yeah.
The map looks amazing. It's just that the way people played in that season, the way everything was, just looks so black. I didn't care. But now, on Season 2, they have Cyberpunk Land, Mega City, and a bunch of Japanese shit on the side of the map, on the bottom right side of the map, and a bunch of new things like the Havoc assault rifle, the sword... The heavy sniper is back, which I want everybody to use, but I'm the only one that's good at using it.
I'm trying.
He's trying. But, yeah, that thing's really good. It's OP. But, what else is it? There's only SMGs here. The Maven's still here. Did they have anything else?
They're doing the Easter stuff.
Oh, yeah, they're doing the Easter stuff. So if you want to get some XP, go jump in right now. It is so easy. Go find an egg, gather them, and then that's it. You can just get like 40,000 XP just like that. It is so easy. And I think that's it with the DMR. I think they removed the original DMR for the Cobra DMR.
Yeah.
And the pistol's still there. But there are some new perks as well.
Oh, the augments? Yeah.
The augments, but the majority of the old ones are still the best ones, and the new ones just kind of suck. Like, for example, like getting health on water is like, what? Who jumps into water? There's barely any water. Unless you're on the outside part of the map, like, who jumps into water?
Yeah, I think at this point they're just adding new augments for the sake of adding new augments, and their best ideas were like with the first season of Chapter 4.
Yeah, like for example, give me a mythic tactical pistol, because that thing could be its own primary.
Yeah, or the ability to pull out your glider.
Oh, that one's still good.
That's a good one. The one with the keys is good. The ammo one.
The wall hack one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like for example, the one with you get more health if you're on rails. Like on the you're scrying the rails.
Yeah.
It's like there's only one part of the map that has that.
Exactly.
It's like, and we're barely there because that thing's a death trap.
Because most people want to go to Mega City.
And I don't want to go there, so fuck that.
Yeah, we only go there if we have to. Like I prefer the outside of Mega City with the old school Japanese feel to it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I love the look of the Japanese, both futuristic and the past versions of Japan. It looks amazing, but in Fortnite, it's a death trap.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as much as I would love to go there, I don't want to get killed instantly the moment I jump out, so no. I'm not gonna jump there. I'm gonna go to another part of the map until another area comes out that is a hotspot, and then I can come back to it.
Exactly.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it does look good. It does look really good. If you go there and it's like it starts raining and there's nobody trying to shoot you and you just look around the whole thing, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it definitely has a cyberpunk, like futuristic Tokyo look and feel vibe to it.
Yeah. And what else? The battle pass. The battle pass is really good. I got super excited for one skin.
Mm-hmm.
The wolf skin that, by the way, Chibi can't have. He's banned.
Even though the fox is your spirit animal.
The thing is that there's not a good fox skin.
True. So
there's only one fox skin and it looks awful.
Yeah.
It just looks like this manly, big buff, six-pack fox, and it looks terrible.
I've seen it in the item shop. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good. And
you
then,
have a cute little black fox you sometimes use.
Oh, yeah, I do. I gotta put it in. The thing is, I don't like the little crate that comes, it's like all wooden and shit.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I wonder how that would look with your wolf skin. That'd probably be a good combo.
Probably. I could put it on. I just love the little wolf. I mean the little fox.
Yeah.
Whenever it gets like in danger, like if somebody starts shooting at you, it just hides.
Yeah.
Or when you're shooting at them and then it hits a bullet, like it hits them, it starts growling like. Grrr. Yeah. It's so cute. Yeah. I love it. And whenever you're like gliding, she's like holding on like this.
Oh.
No! Don't let go. It looks beautiful. I love it. But the problem is that the crate is just huge in the back. Yeah. And sometimes it just looks better clean. If I just had like the fox just like holding on here and then that's it, just without that whole crate because it's huge, it's like a whole backpack.
Yeah, I wish they'd redesign that or come up with a different version of it.
Because I have 3 colors. I have like an orange fox.
Yeah. I
have like a black fox, which goes perfect with me.
Yeah, because that's your icon.
And then you have like a grayish military fox.
Yeah.
But yeah, they stopped doing pets a long time ago. I think that was like in chapter 1, like season 7 or 8 or 9.
Maybe it's just too much effort because there's a lot of animation involved with it.
Maybe,
I mean,
but
the truth is, I don't really care for the back bling. I just don't.
The thing, I don't like that. I mean, I do like my Foxy. It's just that it just depends on the situation.
Exactly, it depends on the skin. Sometimes I'll use back bling. Most of the time, I don't even bother. It's the same thing with the streamers when you're gliding, when you're falling.
Oh, I love that. I love that thing. I always equip one, even if it doesn't fit.
I did when I first started playing after you and Kane peer pressured me into zero build nearly a year ago.
Best decision you've ever made in years.
But then I started thinking, well, you know what? Some of these look really silly, and it could be a easy way for somebody looking up to find you. With that crap streaming behind
the thing is, it only happens when you fall in the first time.
Oh, okay.
Once you start, like, for example, let's just say you go on the launch pad after you already landed.
All right.
And then you jump again. The effect won't come on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that is a good point, but I don't know. I just prefer just without it.
Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, I mean, so far, Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 2, really good.
Except for the item shop, it's boring.
Well, that's the item shop. That's not the chapter itself.
I know, but I don't know why they bring back a lot of stuff that we don't care for.
It's funny because Shibi wants to find a way to spend money.
I don't know. It's weird, you know? Like, if they put something in there, like the video I did a few weeks ago, you know, the Fortnite Ghost of Tsushima concept, because there's parts of the new map that definitely have a Ghost of Tsushima vibe to it. You know, hell yeah, shop and take my money, Epic.
Give me Jin.
Exactly. Jen, Lord Shimura, Yuna.
You know, I think if they were to do one, they would just do Jen, and that's it. Like, for example, like Alloy.
Oh, that's low effort. Come on. They can do better. Look, it would be funny, though, if you and I just were, like, cosplaying as Jen, and Shimura, we could do, like, lines back and forth. And then you could do, like, Honor died on the beach.
The con deserves to suffer.
Yeah.
You are ruled by your emotion.
And you will be judged for it.
No, that's not what he says.
I know, but Anyways.
But yeah, honestly, even if I just get Jin.
Yeah, I mean, I would be happy with just Jin as long as they have some, like, they had the Ghost of Tsushima armor, they had even his Sakai armor. I want both. But I'm sure they would only go with, like, the
Ghost.
But maybe they'll do, like, a challenge similar to the way they did The Witcher, and now they're doing whatever the freaking Titan Clash.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, that character, Jaeger, whatever his name is.
I don't remember. I don't watch Attack on Titan.
Me
so
either.
I don't know.
Me either. I have a thing about giants. No, thank you.
But yeah, overall, Fortnite really fun. Go jump in. You'll love it. I know I did.
Even I like it.
Even GB likes it, and GB only likes GT and Red Dead.
Sadly, we'll never get the professional to play it.
Yeah, no.
We've tried to ask Pat several times. It's just not for him.
Nope. He's like GB back in 2018. It's like, you're never, ever gonna get me to play Fortnite.
I don't know.
No.
I feel like it's different with Pat. He just doesn't want to play it.
Pat's just built different.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. There's tons of video games out there. There's games that we like. There's games we don't like. There's games you love playing that I don't care for, and vice versa. That's just the way it is. And back to a few other games. Let's talk about.
The thing about that before we go there is that the gunplay in Fortnite is so good.
It is. It's really good.
It is really good.
And that's one reason why I wish Pat would at least give it a chance.
He just hates it because of the art style.
But it does look way better now than ever because, like you mentioned, unlike
Engine
Rockstar, Epic has updated the game and has moved on to Unreal Engine 5.
That is very true. But I guess to each their own.
Maybe one day. We can only hope.
One day. I mean, I convinced GB, and it took like 5 years, but hey, to be fair, there was nothing to play, and you were struggling.
I was bored. There was nothing to do, and the Zero build did sound appealing.
And the thing is, he's still playing it.
Yeah.
9 months later, or almost a year later. Like, just imagine if he stayed this long, Pat can do it.
It's especially fun when you actually have like 2, 3, or 4 people, even more because you can have like several people sitting in our party chat, like taking turns like we do, and just shooting the shit. It's fun early on, but obviously when it gets more serious, you start like putting your foot down. Like, okay, let's get a little bit more serious.
The thing is like I've been saying for this whole day is like, okay, if we die on the top like 40 or 50, then who the fuck cares? We'll just start another match, right?
Yeah.
But when you're like in top 10, when there's like maybe like 2 or 3 teams left, then I want to win, you know? So like, come on, put your shit together.
Yeah. I think there's a time for us to have these fun conversations that we like to have in party chat. And then there's times if we make it further into the match and the things get a little bit more tense, then I think once we get better, all of us, of just like learning to naturally like hit the brakes and just start really, really focusing.
Because the thing is that there's also because what else are you playing Battle Royale for? Well, there's one reason to play Battle Royale for. That's to win. Well, there's only one objective.
To rank up and get through the battle pass. But also,
well, I know, but if you play Battle Royale, what do you play for? You play to win because literally there has to be one team left or one person left. So the whole thing of it is to win. So if you're going to go in there just not to win, then what's the fucking point?
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the more and more you play with people, the better you get at understanding how each other feels in these situations. And I think that as things get more intense further into the battle, you know, you'll probably naturally see everyone else just stop talking as much and just...
hopefully, because it gets annoying.
It does, because you're trying to focus and everyone's having this conversation.
Yeah, it's like this last time I got like I think it was 1 or 2 days ago. I think I was like I think it was Destiny and someone else was talking about like Avengers
let's not go there. Let's just move on.
But okay, fine.
It's just everyone just has to do a better job of knowing when to like just focus specifically on trying to win.
I guess it's just focusing more. I guess
exactly. Focus, discipline.
Yeah, because I don't know. Sometimes I know you guys are trying, but sometimes I just feel like I'm the only one who actually gives a shit.
Okay, well.
But that could be more of a me thing.
Yeah, you're just very, very competitive, and we are trying. It's just that I agree that in a game that requires both visual and hearing, you know, in order to give you an advantage over your enemies, I think I agree with you that there should come a point when we're playing where we have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a little bit more serious.
Yeah, like when we land in like I said, if we down like at the beginning, then who cares? But if we're like top 10 and there's only like 2, I want to win. Like,
yeah, exactly. At the beginning, it's fun and games. We're having a good time. But then as we get further and further, and it seems like we might have a chance to make it to, say, top 10 or top 5, or even, dare I dream, get a victory royale.
Yeah, like...
Then you get a little bit more serious.
Yeah, get your shit together and let's go.
Exactly.
Like that's it. That's my 2 cents. That's it.
Yeah, it's just a nice segue, I think, that would work for us going forward. Hopefully.
Yeah. Anyways, what else? We have Battlefield 2042. Overall, pretty good. The new season's pretty good. I mean, I've been playing it every day, and I got Red to play it.
Yeah.
Once, but he was playing it yesterday to level up, so he's still there. Mm-hmm. He hasn't deleted it yet, like Overporn. So, yeah, King said he downloaded it. Haven't played it with him. Still,
maybe soon.
Pat said he was gonna give it a shot eventually. Again, GB's never gonna download it.
Nope. I already tried it out in the beta, and I know it's better, but I don't care.
He doesn't. He should care. I don't know why he's like this.
It's just not for me.
It's not like for me, like Fortnite. And then he fucking downloads it and he likes it just because it's better now.
Well, I did add it to the library because I think it's still free for PlayStation Plus.
It was in March.
Oh, it was. Well, it's still March. So you still might have a few more days left. Don't quote me on that.
GB, guess what?
What?
Download it.
No.
Why are you like this?
It's in the library. On the remote chance, that may never happen, but if it does, then at least it's there, and I don't have to buy it again.
Wow.
Never say never, as the old saying goes, but right now there's other games I'd rather focus on. But,
like what?
Well, I've got things to focus on, plus real-life stuff as well.
Right.
I'm just glad you're enjoying it, and that EA DICE has actually improved it. But the problem with improving it now at this point is it could be too little too late.
Some people have come back, like, if you go to the comments and everything, like, you see a bunch of people, yeah, I quit and I have returned and I love it now.
Well, I hope more people come back.
Or tolerate it. Like, because a lot of people have been saying that, like, yeah, the game has been shit, it was complete shit and I hated it. Let's see how it is 1 year later. They haven't given up on it. Okay, looks like a bunch of quality of life changes. Okay, let me go play it. And they like it. Yeah. Because the changes were good. Like, for example, they changed the classes. Thank fuck that half the other team doesn't have a rocket launcher up their ass, because I had like 60 people lock onto me and then you die. Now you don't have that anymore, which is, I mean, people still lock onto you, but not as bad. And like, thank goodness, you know, now everybody can just have their own little classes, and not like everybody has a rocket launcher. Thank goodness. But yeah, I mean, they fixed a bunch of shit, and they fixed like 5 good handfuls of problems, and it's way better now. Like, if you die, it doesn't feel like a bullshit death. It feels like, okay, well, he shot me and I died. Well, whatever. No. It just feels like that. It doesn't feel like you just got shoved from under the map or something.
It does seem like EA DICE has the capacity to still make a good game. It's just they start off like really, really rocky.
They always do that. It's like with Battlefield 5 and
Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2. They always start off like really shit.
Yeah.
And then over the years, they just do a really good job at fixing it, and then they abandon the project.
Yeah.
It's like, for example, with so Battlefront 2 started like really bad. We fixed it. Okay, let's abandon it.
That was a big mistake, I think, especially since you have a lot more Star Wars content now.
Yeah.
Like, they could have like characters from the various Disney Plus shows, like Andor, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett.
It could have easily gotten way more content.
It's such a missed opportunity. They could have added a map of Navarro. They could have added maps from various other areas that we've explored to. Like, there's a couple of cool locations in Andor, like that beach planet.
Yeah, they could have even gotten a PS5 upgrade, but no. Yeah.
Are the prison in Andor as well? That would have been a cool interior planet to like map for Battlefront 2. It's just such a missed opportunity.
I mean, I have the game. It's just that I don't know, for me, Battlefront 2, at least the PS4 version, I'd rather play the PS2 version. But for the PS4 version, I'd rather watch somebody play it and actually play it myself.
Yeah.
But because I've always liked Battlefield or Battlefront, it's just that the Battlefield style, more realistic approach I like more than Star Wars.
Well, yeah, it's understandable, but there's the Star Wars fans that love the original Battlefront 2.
I love the original
and the 501st campaign. I love the 501st
Yes,
campaign.
It's so good.
I really wish they would have made that canon. It doesn't really feel like that's canon now that we're watching Bad Batch, but
yeah.
I would have preferred them take that story and like canonize it in Bad Batch, but it doesn't really feel like they're going to, unless the 501st is just out there doing their own thing. But we'll talk more about Bad Batch in a second, but overall, I'm glad you're enjoying Battlefront 2042.
Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield.
Yeah. We just talk about it and it just gets confusing.
I always do that.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it, and it feels really good to play now. I'm glad I'm playing it. I just wish that if I could just get Red to jump in again or Kane to jump in like with me at the same time, we'll have a blast.
That would be fun.
Like, for example, me just in a jet, and then these two are like on the fucking ground just throwing C4 and doing shenanigans.
Didn't you tell me they changed something about the jets?
Oh, the jets feel better now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, but the F-35 just feels way better to fly. Maybe it's just me returning and it just feels different.
But then they also separated or something.
Oh yeah, they also separated. So now the jets are not in the same category as the helicopter. So you can choose your own jet if you want. So basically everybody has a guaranteed jet, which is amazing because jets are kind of trash if you had to wait like back then. Mm-hmm. It's like everybody's always going to pick a helicopter. But now that jets are in their own category, go ahead, pick it.
They should have been their own category all along, to be honest.
Yeah, like in Battlefield 4. I agree. But one thing I hate about Battlefield 2042, about the jets, there's only two. When it comes to, I mean, unless they add the ones from Portal to like regular all warfare.
That would be the easiest thing to do is just copy.
I mean, they're copy pasting the guns from Portal to all warfare already, so might as well copy the pasted jets.
Yeah. Might
as well. But yeah, like for example, there's only the F-35 and the Su-57. Like back then, you had like I think it was the F-35. And the A-10. Mm-hmm. Or if you're on the other one, I forgot the T something. I forgot the name. But
they should add more fighter jets. I mean, there's jets in service right now, like the F-18 Super Hornet.
The thing is that the F-18 and the Su-30 something SM whatever.
Yeah.
It's in the game. It's just in Portal.
They should just carry those.
They should just I mean
that's the easiest thing to do.
I mean they're already doing that with the guns. Like the guns from Portal.
Yeah.
They're adding it into all warfare. So just add the jets. That's it.
Yeah.
Just copy paste the jets. There you go. And I think that's it.
Yeah. And for everyone that thinks, well, that doesn't make sense because it's set in 2042, but we have bombers from the 1950s still flying overhead. Like the B-52s have been. I mean, it's not the same interior. Like they've ripped out the interior and rebuilt it and more advanced avionics and technology, but like the F-18 Super Hornet is probably going to be around for a few more decades.
Well, the thing is that they're already adding guns from previous eras to all our warfare, regardless of era, so it doesn't matter. Just add the fucking thing.
Yeah, most people don't care. They just want to have more options, it just makes it more fun.
Yep. But overall, the game's getting better. I would suggest everybody give it another shot, especially if you're on PlayStation. I think it's free right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, for whatever time's left to get it on PlayStation Plus.
It's till the end of March, so you have today or tomorrow. I would, if you guys just want to think about it, just download it and then delete it, so at least it's on your library.
Yeah.
And then just think about it if you want to play it later.
Yeah.
But at least you have it. So there you go. Anyways, that's enough Battlefield. Let's go to Overporn 2. I finished the Battle Pass. That's it. I finished the Battle Pass, and they have the One Punch Man collab. Didn't care. I'm not going to spend $44 on free skins. What else? The Pachimari event. It was like a free kill confirmed. Overall, it was fun. Got all the rewards. Don't care anymore. That's it. That's all I've done.
Okay, so I'll talk about another Blizzard game that I'm really excited for coming in June.
All right, go talk about Angel 4.
So the past few weekends, there's been open beta for Diablo 4. I'm a huge Diablo fan. Been playing since the original Diablo back in the 90s on PC. And I put tons of hours into Diablo 2. Also beta tested Diablo 3 before it came out on PC a long time ago. So big Diablo fan. And I absolutely loved playing Diablo 4 Open Beta. The first weekend got early access because I have it pre-ordered. The second weekend I didn't get as much time because we went to the Airshow on Saturday and I spent Saturday night and most of Sunday working on our video for the Airshow. But when I got a chance to jump in the second weekend on Friday, a little bit on Saturday and Sunday, and a little bit on Monday morning before it shut down, had a great time. The first weekend I maxed out at 25 with the Sorcerer. I'm really loving the Sorcerer. And then the next weekend I played with the Necromancer, which was one of my favorite Diablo characters from Diablo 2. They added it eventually to Diablo 3. And as much as I like the Necromancer, I really enjoyed playing the Sorcerer. And those are the two most popular classes, apparently, that people picked out of the 5 different classes for Diablo 4. So overall, despite some lag time, some queue time at the beginning, and some minor issues here and there, I thought my playthrough, whether it was streaming, on-stream, off-stream, I had a fantastic time playing Diablo 4, and I'm really, really excited for Diablo 4 coming out in June. So,
well, if you think about it, it's kind of good that you didn't play much of the second beta because you don't want to burn yourself too much on it.
Yeah.
Like the game comes out, it's like, oh, I already played this.
True, and I did play enough of the Necromancer to also max the Necromancer out at 25. So
right.
So I got that done. I didn't finish because you could actually play through Act 1 in the beta, so that was pretty cool. and explore like the first region of the map. The world map is going to be huge. So, and there's a lot more stuff that they didn't include in the open beta that will be added to the final game in June. So that's going to be something to definitely look forward to. So yeah, if you want to know more about my thoughts, views, and opinions regarding Diablo 4, I did make a Diablo 4 is Beautiful Dots video over on my channel. And I'll most likely be streaming some Diablo 4 when it officially launches in June.
So there you go.
Meanwhile, Riley's back to playing some card games.
Oh yeah, I went back to playing the children's card game.
Yeah.
After, what is it, like, I took like a 6-7 month break because they didn't really add anything cool. It's like, okay, well, I play Master Duel, I got the decks I wanted, I played with him for a little bit, I got bored, I'm out of here. But then I usually jump back in for like login rewards, like, oh, here you go, you got 1,000 gems for logging in or some bullshit, rewards that they have, the events. And it's like, okay, well, I'll get them, and that's it. But then the 1 year anniversary came out, and I didn't even realize this. The 1 year anniversary came out, and I saw a bunch of Master Duel videos popping back up. I was like, I wonder how this game is nowadays. Let me see, 6-7 months later. Let me go try it out. Downloaded it. Apparently the 1 year anniversary is coming out, or it came out, and there's a bunch of rewards you can get for logging in. I don't think you can get them anymore. Or maybe, actually no, BS. They stop in April 9. So if you guys want to get the rewards, you're still able to get the rewards. There's only one thing you cannot get anymore, and that's the 1 year anniversary bundle where it gives you like a Dark Magician glass card and like a dual field and a bunch of packs for like for like 30 gems. No, wait, 30? For 3,000 gems. And you cannot get that anymore. So sadly, yeah, that was a really good deal. I got that on all my accounts. And I have like 3 accounts for Master Duel. Because the problem is that sometimes it's kind of hard to get gems. So what I do is just, I make different decks on different accounts. So like, for example, on Riley Black Fox, I have like the Mayakashi deck, and then I have the Resonator deck with Supernova Dragon. And then I have, on Crazy Feminist, I have, what's it called? Endymion cards, pendulum thing. You don't know. You
no,
know what I'm talking
most
about.
of us don't. But okay.
But yeah, I mean, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, it's basically pendulum summoning. And then I think that's the only deck I have, Endymion, on Crazy Feminist. And then on, what was it? On my PC account, I have Elemental Heroes. So, and there's way more. Every single time I see like something cool, like I just want to make it. Like there's some like Raid Raptors or the Mecha Phantoms, which are like the fighter jet deck. They look amazing. I don't know how to play it, but I'll learn eventually. Then there's Stardust, Junk Warrior, etc. They look so good. GB's probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? I just love his face. It's like, okay. Well, it's just like, okay, well, I don't know what she's saying. But, yeah. Maybe I'll get GB into Yu-Gi-Oh! One day.
No.
And then GB's going to be like, no.
Not happening.
And then 1 year or 3 years later, he's going to be like, okay, well, I like the game now.
I don't think so.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
I think I do in this case.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
Do you like, what was it, Hearthstone?
I've never played Hearthstone.
It's still a Blizzard game.
I know, but I never played it.
Okay, no interest?
No.
Okay.
The only card games I'm into is like Uno,
Dose,
Blackjack, as well as poker. That's all I care for.
Blah. You're so basic.
I know, I'm based.
Anyways, the card game's cool. Go ahead and give it a shot. It's free to play, so go ahead and do it. It's very free to play friendly. So the moment you log in, you have like 10,000 gems, and you can just get like 4 decks or something. So go ahead, give it a shot. Let's see. There's also the Slide 2 Let's Play, which really good. Not as good as I thought when like live stream, but it'll do. Because that's also another thing. I could have chosen, well, I'm not gonna be able to live stream it, so fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I say, you know what? I want you guys to see this because it's a good series that barely anybody talks about. And that, I mean, I get it. It's a PS2 series, and it hasn't, it got remastered on PS3, but after that, like, nobody talked about it. Like, it's been a decade since the last game, and, I mean, I get it if people have forgotten about it, but, I mean, overall, it's a pretty good series. 1, it's okay. 2 is great. 3 is amazing. And 4 is 4. But, yeah, Slide 2, I'm almost done with it. I'm on chapter 6 or episode 6 No, wait, bullshit. I finished episode 6. I'm on episode 7 now. I haven't recorded it yet, but I'm going to be on episode 7. And then there's 8 and that's it. And then Sly 3 comes out. And that is my favorite. I'm going to have a field day with that game because that's my favorite one. But I heard that the port for Sly 3 in the Sly Collection is the worst out of the 3.
That sucks.
So, like, the frame drop's going to be, like, horrible.
Ooh.
Like, especially on that pirate level.
Damn.
Oh, my God. It runs like ass.
Well, you have that to look forward to.
Yeah, but it's sad because that's one of my favorite levels, too. I love sinking pirate ships, like in Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Yeah. Black Flag is great. I love that.
But yeah, it's basically a tuned-down version. It's basically a better version of Skull and Bones. How about that? Because you can actually go and fight the captain. There you go. No, that's the thing.
Skull and Bones is never coming out at this point.
But that's the thing. It's like, even though you can barely do anything on the levels, it's like the best way to grind money in that game too. You can go around fighting ships, even sometimes more than one. You can fight like 4 ships, and if you go on one of the ships, you can actually get on the captain, have a fight with him, kill him, and take the money.
Yeah.
And then you get like way more money. It's so good. And the best part, it's not a cutscene. It's an actual fight. Like, the attacks are very basic, but still, I'd rather fight them than watch a cutscene. Yeah. It gives me something to do. So, there you go. I want to play a game, not watch a movie. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Can't wait to play Sly 3. Sly 2 is almost done. But, yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying that series. I mean, for the most part, I've been hearing nothing but praise, so I'm guessing you guys are loving it.
Yeah, that's
good. But that's pretty much it for Sly. Can't wait to do it for a game.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Okay, so near the end of the stream, we're going to go through this really quick because we've been on for like an hour now. And we appreciate all of you watching us for the vlog.
Yeah.
So, Bad Batch Season 2, I think we'll do a review of it in the near future. Maybe we'll try and do it next week or this weekend if we have time because that's already ended. I think I did a review of Season 1. I could be wrong about that, but I think I reviewed Season 1, so we might as well do Season 2. Season 3 of Mandalorian. So far, it's kind of mid. There's things I like about the things.
It started mid. It's slowly getting. It's in that area where at the moment it's like, are you going to do something interesting or not?
It has potential.
But that's the thing. It's building up to something, but they haven't done shit. So yeah.
But when that's done, we'll definitely review Season 3 of Mandalorian because I reviewed Season 1 and 2 a while back. By the way, I do have a Star Wars playlist over on my main channel. Feel free and check it out. Yeah. And The Office. You finally got me into The Office.
Oh, yeah. GB finally saw The Office. He didn't finish it. We're still on, I think, Season 5, Episode 10. Yeah. So GB already saw No, God, Please, No. 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 No.
No!
He already saw that part. And I was, the moment I saw it, it's like, oh, fuck, it's Season 5, Episode 9. This is it. and GB's like,
yeah. And that's been memed so much, and now I know the
now you know the context of what happened. Toby returns. Yeah. And as you guys know, Michael hates Toby.
And the second other like meme that's often used also revolves around his hatred for Toby.
Yeah. Why are you the way that you are? I mean, I hate so much of everything that you are. It's amazing.
I got that clip off YouTube Tuesday when Rockstar was promoting Red Dead Online again. You know, the remaining week of this event, and I just posted it. That was my only reply to them.
It is so weird because out of everybody that I thought would watch The Office, I thought it would be you.
I've just never got around to watching it whenever it came out. I was just so busy with other stuff.
I was surprised.
I've always heard good things about The Office. I just never had a chance to actually jump into it until recently. Fortunately, it's on Peacock, so yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Season 5, Episode 10. But my favorite part was with... my favorite part, besides the whole... butt liquor joke. My name is Bill Butt Liquor. Like I know that scene from like top to bottom.
Yeah, she recites it all the time.
It's beautiful. It's just amazing. I love that skit. But yeah, another thing I like was his reaction to the baby daddy from yesterday. Jan was like like Daryl was to Michael, like, that's not your baby, but that's my baby. How do you feel about it? It's like, I feel like, yeah, it's my baby. I would feel so bad if I was holding that baby because it's not my baby. I would know it's not mine. And Michael just had to wake up or something. And Yubi's like, yes! Thank you, Daryl! Thank you, yes! And he's just got so excited.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like the jokes and the characters are really good and entertaining. But another issue that happens is some shows progress and they go on. Is issues come up in the writing, and there's times when you feel like the show zigs when it should have zagged, and there's just some choices that were made that I didn't like very much, and once or twice may have gotten a little salty about.
He didn't like what they did with Jan.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of made her a little too wacky, but it's fine. I hope that, I could be wrong because we've only gotten so far, I hope they finally resolve that story arc, please, because it just got to a point where I was just tired of it.
Yeah.
But I know we're kind of low-key spoiling some stuff out of The Office for anyone that hasn't
The Office
watched
has
it.
been out for a quick minute already.
I know. But I always try to be considerate of other people like myself that has yet to watch The Office. If you happen to have Peacock, it's there. Check it out. It's a great show. At least as far as we've gotten to, it's a great show. I think, Riley, you've mentioned that it's going to eventually go downhill.
It goes down. It's like Walking Dead. Yeah. Like in season 7 or 8 or...
Okay.
So, it goes bad.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it depends on your point of view. Maybe you like it for some whatever reason.
Well, the thing about shows, if a show is around too long, it's bound to do that.
The thing is that something happens to a certain character.
Okay, well, let's leave it at that, and we'll cross that bridge if we get there. So.
Yeah, so... That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
For you.
Okay, well, let's wrap up real quick with some other shows. The new season of South Park just wrapped up. I think it was only like 6 episodes. I thought they were supposed to do 10 episodes. I know the pandemic kind of threw all that into like a dizzy. They did some specials for Paramount Plus. Overall, I say that the new season of South Park was pretty good. The first episode was a little lukewarm. Then there's some really good episodes. They made fun of Prince Harry and Meghan, which that was a great episode because I can't stand those two. And they made fun of Trump again. They made fun of a few other topics here and there.
I don't know what happened. Weird. Moving on.
Okay, so anyways, South Park this season overall was pretty good. There was some things, that I didn't really care for, like the first episode, but the rest of the season felt pretty solid. And some other shows that Riley really enjoys. They finally had a new episode of Hell of the Boss.
Yeah, amazing. Did that come out in March or February? I don't remember. I think it was March.
I think so.
But, yeah, it came out. Overall, really good episode, except for some jokes just going a little bit too far.
They overdid the joke a few times.
Yeah, there are some jokes that were like, okay, well, stop it, please.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Yeah, but overall, there were some good things with Moxie and his family.
Yeah.
But for example, like Moxie already has good character development. Like I wish they would focus on someone else that doesn't have that much, like Millie. Like Millie only got that one festival at the desert that one time, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like she didn't really get much, and that's barely anything because if you think about it, most of it was just for Blitz and Stolas, and again Moxie. So and Luna again, she's not getting that much attention. Like she didn't even speak a line on this one. But
I guess the voice actress wasn't available.
Yeah, I guess she was somewhere else. Like she did like posts and everything, but that's it.
Yeah, Luna was there, but we never heard her talk in that episode.
Yeah, so I feel like Luna and Millie and Octavia needs more development.
Well, maybe they'll have like a girl power episode.
Yeah, or maybe what else? Stella. I need more of her.
Yeah, no one likes Stella though.
I know, but I want to see more of her.
She's an uber owl bitch.
I know, but I want to see the reason why she's like that. Why is she like that?
Maybe she just is. I mean, I don't know, but anyways.
But yeah, overall pretty good.
Yeah, overall, I mean, who knows when the next episode will come out?
Yeah,
maybe October.
Maybe October. It's been taking their sweet ass time with it. But overall, I mean, I like the show. So yeah.
And then another pilot came out.
Lackadaisy.
Yeah, Lackadaisy.
Which I saw it on my YouTube recommended. I said, wait a second, this looks good. And like I saw the trailer for it first, like a month ago. I said, wow, this looks really good. And then I saw it, and the pilot literally came out like 2 days ago. So good. It was so good. What was it about, Jimmy?
Yeah, so it's set in the Prohibition era in St. Louis, Missouri. And the characters are cats. And I think, I'm not going to spoil too much, but I think there's basically two rival factions, two crime families. And we follow three younger members of one crime family, and the animation was good. The voice acting was good. And it's gotten, what you said, over 1 million views last time you saw?
It probably has like 1.6 or something right now.
And apparently it's based off a DeviantArt comic.
Yeah, I heard that there's like a DeviantArt comic for it, and it's like really old. It's not like it's just a new concept. It's like apparently really old, and people like it. But I mean, I've never seen or heard of it until recently. So, I mean, if it's cool, I mean, I may give it a read. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't know, because if the show comes out, I don't want to spoil myself.
Yeah. I hope that Like a Daisy turns out to be a success, and I hope this leads to more episodes. But my concern is it may end up going the same way as Hell of a Boss. Even though there's like a huge fan base behind Hell of a Boss that supports them monetarily by buying merchandise. And I'm guessing they also do memberships and other stuff too to like monetize the franchise. The problem with Hell of a Boss is it takes so long to get an episode out.
Yeah.
And I'm concerned that the same thing may end up happening with Like a Daisy. And I would prefer it as somebody that that used to watch like traditional TV shows, whether it's live action or animated, is work on all the episodes for a season and then put them out. Like even if it's on like a weekly or bi-weekly basis, like every 2 weeks you put out a new episode in order to get the build up the hype and the interest. You don't just put out one episode then say, okay, well we'll try to put out another episode in 3 months or 6 months.
I mean, from what I've seen on Hell of a Boss at least, is that they have some episodes ready, like, for example, like the Moxie episode, they were teasing all the sketches and everything, like all the episodes.
Yeah.
But they never had, like, a full scene or anything. It's like multiple, just one scene. And that's it. Like
the problem is by stretching it out like that, it hurts the franchise as a whole because people do lose interest over time.
That is a good point.
And people expect, like when you put out something, I realize for what it is, it's really good quality.
But to be fair, I mean, it still has really good interest because
it does.
Because I mean, the first 4 hours of Hell of a Boss on that Moxie episode got 1 million views just like that.
Yeah,
it just literally came out 4 hours ago. 1 million views. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So I mean, people are still interested.
They are, but I really wish maybe they will. Maybe they'll eventually get to the point where they're better at putting out episodes on a more regular basis, even if it is like one episode every 2 or 3 months.
I really hope so because that's the way they started.
Yeah.
In episode 1, 2, and 3, it's like one episode per month, not every 2 months. A month.
And it could have been the pandemic that was a culprit that caused issue.
Maybe.
But I do know they've probably made a lot of money off the merchandise. At
Yeah.
least merchandise money that you spent.
I know they probably got like $100 over me.
Yeah.
I mean, off me alone.
Yeah, so I can imagine how much other Hell of a Boss fans have shelled out to help.
There's more hardcore people than I
know. I know. So I'm sure they've made some pretty nice capital to keep Hell of a Boss going and pay for everybody's salaries, the animators, the writers, the voice actors and actresses, etc.
Yeah.
But Like a Daisy, I think, needs to do the same thing. They need to start rolling out merch right now and like really set up a foundation so that they can also have the money in order to continue paying people salaries, writers, animators, voice actors, actresses on their end in order to keep that show going.
Right. But like, I really hope, like, if Like a Daisy does stay and they actually make like a show out of it, that they stick with Michael Kovac as Rocky.
I'm sure they will.
The cat with the blue eyes.
Yeah.
I really hope they stick with him because for Hazbin Hotel, for Angel Dust, they got rid of him.
Yeah.
No, not only him. On Hazbin Hotel, they got rid of everybody.
Yeah.
Like all the voices from Hazbin Hotel are gone. Like they just have a new cast now, which I don't know how that might work.
Well,
because if you replace everybody, all the voice actors, then isn't that like another show basically?
Well, a pilot. A lot of times there are things that they do in the pilot that you'll never see again in the main series. There were just things that don't work, and then they retool it for the rest of the first season onward.
Yeah, but getting rid of all the voice actors?
Yeah, it sucks, and I think that was probably a bad move. But they sold the rights to Hell of a Boss to a studio, and they lost creative control. The same team that does Hell of a Boss.
I guess. But then...
My hope is like with Like a Daisy, maybe they wish to maintain creative control. And if they do that, then they'll probably stick with the voice actors and actresses that they have.
I hope so. Yeah, because I think on the Hell of a Boss pilot, on that one, they had Luna, the voice actress of Luna, Erica Limbeck.
Yeah.
She voiced Millie also.
I like the way Millie sounded in the pilot.
Yeah, like
I mean, I've grown used to the way she sounded post-pilot because there's been a few episodes since.
the Southern accent.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the way she originally sounded, but that's just a small nitpick on my part. Maybe they just didn't have somebody locked in to voice Millie, and they just had Erica do it just because they needed somebody to voice her in order to get the episode out.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I hope that we see more Lackadaisies going forward, and it's an interesting world, and they can add way more to it. There's definitely some backstory they could explore, and the character development from both crime families. It'll be interesting to see how they play out. But I just hope that they have plans for keeping the series going, especially since it's done so well so far with the pilot. They just got to make sure they have people supporting it, not only in views and subscribers and members, but obviously financially. So the cats themselves, I think they're sellable as T-shirts, merchandise, etc.
Yeah,
so.
I forgot the name of the other two, like the tiger and the girl.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only watched it once. Probably if I see it 2 more times or something,
yeah.
I'll catch on to the name. I know Rocky and Mordecai.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the only ones I know. But
I think Mordecai's my favorite, but that's all we're going to say. I just think he's cool.
Yeah.
There's just something about him that I like. He's just...
Well, he's a badass with his 1911.
He's obviously very seasoned, and where the others seem to be kind of like both sides.
They remind me of those two from the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
They remind me of those two.
Oh, yeah. What's their names?
T'Chao or something? T'Chao? No.
Yeah, the two assassins in the first season.
Yeah, they remind me of them.
Cha-Cha and...
Cha-Cha real smooth.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the other dude.
I used to. I mean, the first season of Umbrella Academy was really good. Second season, it was okay. I didn't bother watching the third season.
But yeah, basically, it reminds me of them.
Yeah.
And then
Anyways.
Mordecai. Mordecai is he looked amazing. And then the whole acting like a cat, but he has his 1911 at the same time.
Yeah, he's just so intimidating. I hope we see more Mordecai going forward.
Yeah, so he's real good, and his voice,
Yeah.
it works. It just works.
Yeah.
And then you have Rocky, which is amazing. Then there's a little tiger. Apparently,
I think he's Irish.
I don't know, but he has this whole thing where he goes crazy.
Yeah.
Like you can see it in his face, and they talk about it a little bit on the show.
Well, they both go crazy, but we're kind of treading on spoilered water here, so let's...
Yeah.
If you're interested in the show after what we've mentioned regarding Lackadaisy, feel free and check it out. I think it's, 27 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll see future episodes.
There is a post-credit scene, so don't skip that.
Yeah, stick around for the post-credits scene of Lackadaisy.
Yeah. Overall, really good show. Did you like it?
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it for today. We got things going on in April. We're probably not going to be around as much. We're going to try to continue to put content out. Riley's going to try and get through Slide 2, probably start Slide 3. And regarding my channels, I'm just focusing on real life stuff right now because we're in the process of getting ready to move. We're going to have to pick up boxes. We're going to start putting things in boxes because in a month from now, we're getting all that stuff hauled out of here.
Yeah, we're going to be real busy.
Yeah, and then a couple weeks from now, we're actually taking a trip down to the new house in Texas in order to start setting other things up. In fact, I've got to make some phone calls either today or Monday in order to get some utilities set up. So, including electricity, I got to get that turned on.
Right.
And make sure all that's up and running prior to us arriving so that we are good to go. We even have an airbed, so I ordered an airbed, so we at least have that to sleep on whenever we get down to the new house.
There you go.
In April, because we'll clearly not have any of our furniture yet. But yeah, so April's going to be a busy month for us, but we're definitely going to let y'all know about what's happening, even if you don't see us as much on YouTube as... We're going to try, but no promises.
Yeah, I at least want to finish Slide 2 before we move.
Yeah.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. We're going to finish Slide 2, and you might even get started with Slide 3 and maybe even can a few episodes if you're able to.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to do an episode and then not be available for a few weeks.
Yeah, I know.
So I want to make sure there's a consistency.
Well, I agree. Maybe you'll just have to sit down and just record an episode a day and just really, and then just schedule it in advance. I mean, sometimes I have to do that for things as well every now and then. Especially when going on trips, I try to at least have some content available.
I guess, that makes sense.
But it's going to be a very busy April for us, and then I guess we'll hopefully be back in a month from now and let you know exactly everything that happened in April, because it's going to be...
It's going to be a doozy.
It's going to be a doozy, and hopefully it'll mostly go smoothly. Hopefully.
We'll see.
I'm kind of bittersweet right now. On one hand, I'm going to miss living here. I'm going to miss this house. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for us to live closer to my sisters, move to Hill Country, but this next month is going to be a whopper. We got a lot of stuff to do. And hopefully we'll get it all knocked out prior to the big move in May.
The big move.
But hopefully, if we don't see y'all on our channels going into April, because we got content streams probably here and there, we'll attempt to. No promises, but we'll try to put some content streams up throughout April when we can. I guess we'll see you in hopefully a month from now for the April 2023 vlog.
Bye-bye.